Hi divas, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to be going through all of my tips for saving Jorvik shillings, saving star coins. With these methods I managed to pretty much buy the whole of what I wanted from the winter village this year, well technically last year, basically for free without spending any real money, and I didn't really have to spend many star coins either, apart from obviously the horses, but even then all my star coins would be from double star coin weekend, because you can't ain't paying real prices here. So yeah, let's just get straight into it. So first things first, I'm going to be going through my top tips for oh my god, this is a great start to the video. I'm going to be going through my top tips for saving Jorvik shillings. So my first one, I'm going to be starting from the obvious to the ones that you guys might not have thought about or didn't think that you can be bothered to do, but actually it's so worthwhile. So the first one that is very obvious, selling clothes that you don't wear. I know we can all be hoarders. In my old days, I used to just buy cheap clothes for the sake of having the clothes, so it looks like there's more in my wardrobe, but maturing is realising it's about quality, not quantity, okay? Lessons with Maddie Paps, right? So, you're going to go through your bloody wardrobe, girls. You're going to pick things that you're like, I haven't worn this for years. I haven't actually worn it since I bought it for an outfit that flopped anyway. What you're going to do, you're going to sell it. It might be worth 1 Jorvik shilling. It might be worth, 300. You're going to sell it. You're going to sell anything you don't wear. And that is what I did to start with. And it got me a bit, but a lot of the clothes now are like 9,000 star coins. Star coins? God, hell no. 9,000 Jorvik shillings for one item of clothing, right? So it might have been a couple years ago, it would have worked in that economy. Maybe not at the moment, but as they say, every little helps. Step 2 is also a pretty obvious one, but it actually works very well. So championships, right? You're not in it to win it. You're in it for that 200 Jorvik shillings. That's what I tell myself every time I lose. Oh god, the lag. Every time I lose, aka don't place first 3. I'm like, well, I didn't want to win it anyway because I get 200 Jorvik shillings, and you know what? I'd rather that than the win, you know what I mean? It's just what I tell myself. But yeah, in all seriousness, 200 Jorvik shillings for like 2.5 minutes of work, it's not too shabby, really not too shabby at all. Obviously, when you get your reward, if you actually make it around the champ, which can be a bit comme ci comme ça for me, because sometimes I can be good, sometimes I can be maybe not so good.
No! Fucking cheese! These noises are crazy.
So if you get round it without dying, your things will come into here, your mailbox. As you can see, I've got some in here. I also have a mud skipper or spunky soon, please. And I also have, if you start running off again, I will send mud skippers to your house on a weekly basis till you feel them on you in your sleep. Ignore those. I don't know who this is. I don't know what that is. But you can see they all come into here. Oh my god, I got a ribbon, guys. Slay. I would say don't take them. Leave them in the mailbox. Another thing to do with champs is ribbons, right? If you're sweaty enough to get a ribbon, well, first of all,
screw you.
As I was saying, if you're good enough to win champs, save those ribbons, girl. You don't need to... Who wears ribbons? If you wear the ribbons you won... My cat's scratching at my door. Hello. Sushi! If you're wearing the ribbons you have won, you are a sweat. You are weird, okay? No one wears the ribbons that they've... Sushi! I'm trying to record, bitch. She's got a cold, bless her. She keeps sneezing. Is that normal? Yeah, so save up your ribbons. Who wears them anyway? They're just sat in your wardrobes so you can, like, reassure yourself that you're not absolutely terrible at the game. Okay, so for the next one, I feel like I shouldn't be racing. I should actually just show you how to do this. So, in things like Trailblazers, I'm pretty sure in Trailblazers you get them, and also at festivals, etc. I don't actually know how you get them, but they always seem to be popping up in my inventory. Are these what they called? Shiny rocks? Shiny gemstones, right? You can sell these for 1,000 Jorvik shillings. 1,000. I maxed out my shillings so quickly with these. I saved them up at the Christmas village. I was straight away. Yes, 10,000 Jorvik shillings literally straight away. Save these up for the year, right? And you will, by next Christmas or the equestrian festival or whenever you want to splash your cash, you will have bank. So for this next one, I never thought I would be able to do this because I had no faith. Your girl had zero faith, right? And if I can do it, you can do it, because you guys have seen the way I race, right? It's nothing
short of a disaster.
most of the time. You can earn 300 shillings per race for every high score of the day you get, okay? So how am I getting penalties for that? That was great. What do you mean? You can do a race. You can quite easily get high score of the day. Just pick a really obscure race that like no one does. If you're doing Steve's race, might be a bit hard. But learn the shortcuts, look up a YouTube tutorial, get on your best horse, get your best tack on, even if it's ugly. Get your ribbon on if you think it will give you bloody good luck, and then you can sell it after. But you're gonna grind some races. Obviously, if you're worse than me, then maybe you don't stand a chance. But, you know, if you're decent, you could easily get top score of the day in 4 or 5 goes. So my favourite races to do are the Fairgrove one. I've done that quite a few times and got top of the day without even trying to.
Not to flex or anything.
And then the one in like Telltop Village or something, or Redwood Point, one of those ones where it's like the small show jumping race, but it's like in the rain. I've got top score of the day in a couple of them, and again, it gives you 300 per race, so you could be rolling in it, honestly. Oh, hello. Should I do a flat show video? I don't think I have the patience for that. Obviously, probably the most obvious choice of ways to get shillings is by doing races and quests, but the only thing with this is you can't save them up, so they can go like pretty quickly when you do it, when you're like getting a trailer. Oh my god,
how many times have I done this?
Like, you can't save them up. It's very hard to save them up. So my final tip for 𝕝 shillings is 𝕨𝕨𝕣𝕒. Now, when you reach a certain level, you will unlock this big fat mother rockers, some of us like to call it, right? I haven't actually finished it. I've done most of it. I've done like 80% of it, which is good enough for me, but I can't be bothered to do the rest. So here's how you're gonna get some shillings. You see these great little green things on the floor. You're gonna just run around, right? You can watch something in the background, preferably one of my videos, but if not, you know, we can't all be cool. These are good. You're gonna follow these. These are wisps, right? They're gonna give you, well, it depends how far you are in the rock, but they're gonna give me 80 light. Okay, when you've got a decent amount of light, you're gonna come over here, you're gonna find a shop, anything with a coin on it, that will do, right? And we're also gonna open our backpack. I have 420 lights. I started with like 200 and something, and I was running around for basically as long as I was talking. So what was that, like less than 5 minutes, and I got 200. You're gonna get it. You're going to go to sell, you're going to sell, and you're going to get the same amount of light. You're going to get that in 𝕝 shillings. So slay. A lot of people can get like 9,000 in one day, which is insane. I don't think I have the patience for that. You can also craft light if you're lazy like me. It's such a great thing they added. I'm so glad. Okay, you can exchange your seeds for light. 50 light from 5 seeds. So how many seeds do I have? And this is literally just from running through. I have 771 seeds. Let me do the math real quick.
A few moments later.
So with this amount of seeds that I've just racked up from like running around doing nothing, I could get 7,710 𝕝 shillings. Obviously, I'm not going to go through and do all that now because I can't be bothered, but it's a good saving thing. So you just literally click on this, and then it's the bottom one, extracts light, and just like that, you just click yes. Yep, she's doing her work, and then I have 55 light. Also, I am riding the new Connemara's. I bought 3. They are adorable. If you don't like them,
I don't like you.
So now I'm going to be telling you how to get free star coins, or free things with star coins, should I say. So the first one is the invite a friend schemes. So with this, you can get, well, they've brought it out a couple times before. The first one, you could get a free pet dragon. You just have to make a new account, make an alt account, and level it up to a certain level. Usually there will be a free way of doing this, so they will bring out, both times they've brought out a free trial for Star Rider or like a voucher, so you can get it completely for free. Everyone says it takes, like, you can do it in a day if you really wanted to, and you get a free pet. I think the first one was a pink dragon, and then the most recent one they did was they brought out a new Dutch warm blood, and it was gorgeous. That's one easy way. You can do that in a day as well, and you literally got free Dutch warm blood, like, and it was a beautiful coat. And the good thing about that is that no one else Like, you can't just buy it. And I guess that's what sort of makes it a bit more special, is that like you've worked for it. Like, you can't just like go out and buy it, you know what I mean? So yeah, definitely invite a friend scheme is a really good thing that they've brought into the game, which means you can get this stuff for free, which means you don't need to pay. Another thing that they've brought in, which is really helpful, is, well, they haven't brought in, they've always had it, but whatever, is codes they might release, especially around, oh my god, okay, yeah, that's good, that's great. Yes, well, I don't know why you're smiling, there's a jump there to do. *Coin codes might just save your life. They release them all throughout the year, especially during like big festivals. So we got 5 *Coin codes over Christmas, I think, 4 or 5. But *Coin codes are available a lot of the time, and you might be thinking, oh, like I don't keep up with their Star Stable social media or whatever. If you guys have Discord, if you join the Stable of Souls Discord community, Discord server, that's the word, they have automatic pings for whenever Star Stable releases a new *Coin code. It's really good, so I would highly suggest joining that if you want to stay up to date with the code, and especially if you don't have Star Rider. Those codes are going to be a lifesaver for you guys as well, so make sure you redeem them when they come out, because it's completely free to redeem them as well. And you can also get free clothes, I believe, with this as well. I think there are free clothes and other stuff like that. Another thing I wanted to talk about is if you are a lifetime Star Rider, and with the lifetime you get access to the lifetime Star Rider shop. So this is in Moorland. It is, where would you describe it? It's like near Gemma, like near the stables. Everything in that shop is completely free. Everything. That you get a really cute pet. There's a pink tack set, sort of an emo-ish pink tack set. You've probably seen people wear the skirt and stuff. It's really cute, completely for free. You got tack, you got pets, you got leg wraps, you got the whole shebang completely for free, and a lot of people didn't even know it was there. So if you are a lifetime Star Rider, make sure you check that out. So guys, now I'm going to be giving you my overall favorite tips for saving Star coins or saving shillings. So my favourite one that I actually follow is keeping the shillings in your mail until a big event. So I'll save from like January to March, or January to the Equestrian Festival, and then I'll save from the Equestrian Festival to the Western Festival in summer, and then I'll save from that festival to December, because December's always when I buy the most, so that deserves the most time saved. Okay, number 2. I tried to go by this tip. It doesn't work now that I have 131 horses as counted yesterday. I bought 92 in 2025, right? So this isn't going to work for me, but maybe if you're new to a game, you have an alt account, you know, you're tempted to splash the cash, this is what I would suggest. You do not buy a new horse until all your ones are trained, okay? You make a wish list on your phone and your notepad, whatever, and you make it a list of like priority, like this is the one I want to get next, this is the one after that, and it gives you a goal as well. I feel like if you just like this is also sort of linked in with tip 3, but like if you just impulsively go, I want that horse, and then you buy it, it sort of takes away from like training the other ones, because you're not really working towards anything. Like even training this horse now, I know I'm just working towards a backlog of like 90 horses that are untrained. So I feel like if you're training so you can buy your next horse, I feel like that's more rewarding for you, and it also gives you time to save up a bit of extra money as well. And that's what brings me into the other one, is no impulse buys. Right, I do this for my real life as well. Before I got this PC, I had my laptop, which needs euthanizing. Like, it's genuinely, I would say it's on its last legs, it's on its last toe, like it's screwed. I told myself I wanted a PC from September 2024, and I said if I still want it in January, I'll get it with my student loan. Lo and behold, January comes around, I'm like, I need to get rid of this laptop, I need a PC. So what did I do? I bought it. Same with my gecko, who, if you watch my lives, you will be able to see behind me at all times. I wanted him since 2023. I did 2 years of hard research. I said if I still want him in a couple of years, I will get a gecko. I did want a snake, but my mum said no rats in the house. So I said,
okay, get rid of my sister then.
No, I'm joking. I'm quick with it today. I'm in a mood. I'm not saying wait 2 years to buy a bloody pixel pony horse, but you know, don't just be like, oh, I like that, buy it. Because then you might find something that you don't like and you'll be like, actually I regret it, I deeply regret that. So for those of my girls who maybe have parents that love them, or they have their own job, guys, please, let's not be buying star coins when it's not double star coin weekend, okay? Let's not fall for that overpriced propaganda, okay? £10 per horse. You got to think about it like that. If it's not double star coin weekend, you are paying £10 for one horse that you will probably ride for 2. I can train this to level 15 in 3 days. Like, what are you doing? Okay, so let's not do that. Let's be smart. Let's get it on double star coin weekend if you have to. If my tips are really that bad and you have to buy star coins, let it be on double star coin weekend. Sidetrack. Now that I'm here in Moorland, I'm going to show you where the lifetime shop is, and it is here. Go in this little window and you can see all of I didn't know you could get that for free. You can get all of this stuff and more for free. So now that I've been yapping to myself for yonks, I hope this has been useful. This video was more for like newer players who, you know, maybe don't know these things or don't know what to work towards. And so I just thought I would let you know how I basically bought the Winter Village with just your 𝕤𝕤𝕤 last year, this year, whatever you want to say. So yeah, I hope you enjoyed. If you have any video suggestions, let me know down below. I will see you guys in the next one. Love ya. Bye.